started at the beginning.
Welcome everybody to Georgetown Poker Club. We're here at GPC live stream of the 5-5 tonight. I'm here with Pamela Cooksey, and we're going to see how crazy things are going to get tonight. We got Dr. Abad. She cleaned up pretty good last time. So Drew is here. John's on the table. Alan, we're playing PLO tonight. I think we're going to have a pretty good time. Some aggressive people on the table, Robert being one of them. So, as soon as we get this going, say hi, Pam.
Hi, Pam. Oh, Preston. Just kidding. I love how he says aggressive people. These are 5-5 PLO players. Every one of them is aggressive, in my opinion.
Yeah, there are. I think we're going to see some interesting hands, to say the least. Especially being 5-5, the way these guys. Just playing some of our 1-2s. They come in 1-2, come in for 40. I see that being a very similar.
That's kind of standard with this group.
Yeah, on Thursdays we play a round and round here at 6 o'clock, and it usually runs 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning easy. It's probably our favorite, the player's favorite game here. Thursdays, the round and round.
No. Players love me on Friday afternoons. Sorry, Preston.
All right, and we do have our bracelet event coming up tomorrow. I believe it's our final one, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, it depends. If we get a repeat winner,
that's correct.
Gotta have another one. So until we have 9 unique winners, we'll keep going.
Unique. And if I remember correctly, we've got one. Herman has won 2.
It'll be interesting if he comes in tomorrow, because I think he'll be gunning for John.
Oh, yeah.
It is a bounty tournament. It is John's birthday bounty tournament. So knock him out, you're going to get paid double.
Double bounty on John.
Every time he rebuys.
Yeah, so it's not singular, not just the first time. It's every time.
And he will rebuy until you prevent him from doing so. So just keep knocking him out, guys.
So, let's see who we got on the table here today.
Well, as you mentioned,
We got
seat
Drew
9.
in seat 1 and Dr. Abad. She's in seat 9.
So you do know that's not her name, correct?
The good doctor?
It's Dr. Abad. Not Abad.
Dr. Abad.
If you're going to call her Dr. Abad,
Dr. Abad.
I am going to change that to Dr. Abadis. And if she repeats her last performance, that's exactly what she will show you.
She pretty much schooled him, and she is not a PLO player per se.
No, and in fact, learning the game was just recent for her.
Yeah.
We have some characters on the table too.
That is a fact. It looks like we got some action going here.
And look at Dr. Abad's.
Yeah, Jen, she's already up there.
She's got a nice starting hand there, with the little pocket aces going on.
All right.
Who just bet into her? Oh, go figure. That was Drew.
Yeah, those two they will battle it out all night. She is not scared whatsoever.
Somebody sleeping on the couch.
All right, we just worked a little bit through a technical issue there.
Yeah, we have a newcomer in seat 2. Who is that?
I'm not sure who that is off the top of my head.
I know we have a name here somewhere.
Yeah, I don't have the list right in front of me. Looks like we're opening up here, just running through. Jen, $10 to call.
So I guess that's Paul in seat 2. That's our newcomer.
Paul, yeah.
Seat 3, we've got John.
I saw Travis had walked in earlier too.
Yeah, seat 4, we've got Joel Brandenburg. He will scream how much he loves the great game of PLO if you let him.
Alright. Looks like we got...
So that's Travis in seat 5.
Yes.
Travis is always good for some entertainment.
That's for sure.
Let's see what's going on. I will let you in on a secret. We do have a frozen margarita machine here tonight, so if anybody gets a little crazy, that might be why. Oh, look at that. 2 aces on the flop.
I like it.
Drewster.
Looks like that went pretty quick.
So who do we have? Oh, after Travis, we've got Alan, our very own Alan. He's pretty much a fixture here on Thursday nights.
Yeah, he is. PLO is his game, his preferred game anyway.
The more cards, the better.
Yep, that's absolutely correct.
He's also great at playing in multiple games at a time. It's kind of entertaining to watch. And then right next to him is Bob from Hill Country Card Club.
See what we open up with here. Oh, we got a mystery hand with Bob. Like Paul's got a pretty good, like the queens out there.
Bob's got clubs.
Yeah, there's a lot of clubs out there.
John's got diamonds.
Yeah, let's see how interesting this gets on the flop. Nobody's getting... Doesn't look like anybody's too crazy here yet. Pot's 25. Looks like we got a flop. And of course there's hearts out there.
We got
Giving
Joel as the
a flush
favor.
draw.
Oh, we got 2 spades now too.
I'll introduce the... Yeah, the spades only look good for Brutus. There's another club.
That's a king.
There's a... Oh, not a very
We
good
got
hand.
Brutus.
Yeah, that was not a very...
Taking it down with a boring
a very
pair of
uneventful
kings.
hand.
Wow.
Yeah, that flop just didn't really go that well for anybody, it seemed like.
I mean, I guess we can't expect much action out of that. Not very common in a PLO hand.
No, definitely not.
So, okay, I gotta ask you, Preston.
Absolutely.
How old is John? Now that we are live, how old is he going to be?
John will be 43 on Sunday.
43. So, still just a baby.
Just, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had people asking me, and I was just like, I don't know.
43.
We will have that margarita machine here tomorrow for our bracelet tournament. I have some feeling John will have an Uber or a driver.
Yeah, it's already being churned as we speak. Oh, look at Bob waking up with aces right there.
Ace Queen suited. We
Ace,
got
queen
possibilities.
suited. There's
I don't see much else.
I don't really see anything that's... We'll have to see what the flop comes out here. But the good dock with the queen 10 there. There's... Let's see what...
Dr. Abad is staying in with her pocket fours.
I like it. It's not anything too crazy. Brutus there, I guess. He's got his sevens. He's got suited clubs.
Well, Jennifer now has the open-ended straight.
And Brutus just hit a set, flops a set. Well, Dr.
So
Avac,
Bob
she
just
is
went
open-ended.
way down.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's one thing, me personally, just...
Brutus takes a bigger chunk with that queen on the turn.
Bob kicks it, yeah. This is a game where those pocket aces, they don't stick too much. It's a...
Throw them away.
Yep.
You cannot be afraid to fold aces in PLO.
No.
If you don't hit one, it's just like any other low pair and hold them.
Yeah, and I like it more towards the flush draw than I do just the pocket. I mean, hopefully you can...
Oh yeah, if you
get
have
an ace
aces,
and-
you want double suited.
Yeah, pair
in
the
that.
board, hopefully at some point.
2 straight possibilities,
Oh,
2
yeah.
flush possibilities. Oh yeah, I'm all over that.
Yeah, I know in some instances people will just pot, but
You still only have one pair.
Yeah,
you only have one
still
pair.
It doesn't end very well.
I think like with any pocket pair, you want to see one hit on the flop.
Oh, absolutely. Just like the 7.
Yeah.
All right. What do we?
We do have a 1-2 no limit hold'em table going out
We
there.
do have a game going right
We've
now.
got a Contenders $10 free roll going on
We
too.
also have a tournament.
Okay, what do you got? Pocket 6s, pocket 9s, pocket 10s. Okay, this could get interesting. Who's gonna hit?
Oh,
That
we got
is
all
the
kinds
question.
of stuff here. There's many possibilities.
Yeah.
The good doctor, double suited. John, way too many hearts. Brutus with 6s. Pocket 10s.
A lot of pocket
Unfortunately,
pairs.
the good doc is one of Bob's outs there. Yeah, I like this. Let's see a flop.
This could get good.
All right. All right. Looks like.
Who hit? Who didn't?
Well, they've all got a little bit of something there, except for Brutus. I'm not.
That's a
he needs the
rainbow.
bail. Yeah, it's a rainbow board.
Dr. Abad and Drew are going to end up in this head-head.
Yeah, she's got a gut shot with a backdoor flush draw there. Drew right there with 9s.
Let's see which one
Yeah.
bullies which one. Oh, he let it
75.
go?
Let's go.
Drew just let that go. And he had the only pair. Well, he'd have been gone anyway.
Now, oh, the good doctor wakes up again. Yeah, Brutus right there. He's really drawn.
He needs a 6.
And he's got to have a 6 or just a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, did he just take that down from her?
He did.
Okay, sometimes he just needs to bet.
Yeah.
Not a 6. Didn't need the card.
If you
just
bet
needed
enough,
the bet.
everybody will fold.
Yes. Nobody had a lot of that board. If she does make that call, it's top pair, so that's a little rough.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
That's kind of standard with this church.
All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see if we get another mystery hand. Lots of cards, lots of cards. Jen and Drew both with a king and a queen. John with a queen. They're all out there. This could get interesting. I don't believe this is just going to be a limp hand here.
Who you putting on money to raise?
Well, it looks like Travis. 15 for Jen to call.
So Paul was the aggressor
I
here.
believe so. Yeah, 95 to call for Drew. Alright, sorry about that. Looks like we got a flop here. Trying to take care of something momentarily.
5 of them.
Looks like Jen wakes up with she has an ace, so does Travis.
Rainbow flops
Yeah,
coming
rainbow
out.
flops. This is kind of...
Nobody's flushing up here.
No, that's kind of surprising.
Trav is not going to let that big ace go unless somebody bets in.
No, I don't think so.
Both Brutus and Bob have pocket 4. They're not going to see another one of those.
Yeah, Paul there with the 9. 3 clubs. Brutus also a 9. Yeah, that ace out there.
Aces are ahead.
I'm interested with Travis and the good doctor right now.
Yeah, they've got the better kickers.
Yeah. There's still a lot of... Yeah, I think he's just got to be thinking about hitting his club draw here. You can't... There's only one other 9 in the deck.
Well, Travis is a regular no-limit hold'em player too, so this is not his everyday game.
Oh yeah, he lets it go.
Yeah.
Lets it go.
Okay,
Yeah.
again, aggression
Again.
will take it down.
Yeah, and I like that. That's a good bet there.
Well, yeah.
It's not letting anybody catch up. The only bad thing there, I think, is if you get a call, you got to know you're in a bad situation because somebody has had to hit
Somebody
a set.
else is ahead.
Yeah, somebody hit a set there.
Or 2 pair. They're calling with 2 pair.
I don't know if I called 2 pair.
On the flop. I mean, it's rainbow.
Yeah.
You're not looking at any straight, not a median anyway. Everything's backdoor, so
Absolutely.
why not?
Yeah. So we got some cards coming. Yeah, and what you see them doing, the sensors are under those white spots, under those pads, and we're trying to register our cards. So even with this wonderful technology, it still doesn't work 100% all of the time. Ooh, look at Drew. I like those. Just has a wrap right off the bat. 7 through 10. So does Brutus. 6 through 9. A lot of diamonds out there. Some interesting hands. We'll see how it goes.
We need a couple of them to catch some good hands at the same time, though.
Yeah.
So we have more action going on.
Well, and Drew just 3-bet here. If diamonds come out, this hand's going to get really interesting.
Oh, yeah. So we just got Drew and Brutus in this. I can see both of these hands. Okay. The wrap versus wrap.
Yeah, we got 2 wraps.
We got spades versus diamonds and clubs.
Mm-hmm. There's the hearts.
But Brutus hit.
Big Brutus. Good old Allen. Oh, now we're in the clubs.
Yeah. Nobody stayed in with the...
Drew with the backdoor club draw. Yep, and that's going to be... That was enough for Allen.
Just on a draw. Nobody really had anything more than a pair.
No.
Just
yeah,
possibilities they're betting on.
Yeah, some spread out cards. That was interesting.
I think that was kind of a... Whoever bets first is taking this down. I mean, I think Drew would have called a bet from Brutus there, but...
Yeah. Yeah, with those wraps, because, I mean, what? They both
Well, he
just
also
needed
had
a
the club
friend.
draw.
Yes. He did have
So
a club,
I don't think he's
absolutely.
going anywhere.
No.
Should start seeing some cards here.
It does take a little bit longer than normal. Registering 4 instead of the 2.
There we go. We got an ace-king. Ace-jack and 4s.
Jack 9 suited with an 8, queen 10. Got Drew with the deuces there at the bottom.
No. I'm liking John's hand a little bit
Pocket
better.
4s.
I actually like that king, queen, jack 10. Who's got that?
Joel's got a
Joel.
wrap right there.
That's a pretty little wrap with the diamonds and queen
Joel,
10.
Paul, those are
Yeah, I can't see Joel getting out of this one.
Drew.
Calls
Drew
35.
raised to
John
40.
calls the 35. And Joel is definitely calling there with that hand.
Raise the 40 with pocket deuces.
Well, I mean, it's true.
7 deuce. He is suited in one of them.
It's a 7 deuce. Come on now. We don't know. Look, and I see a 7.
Oh, look at that.
10, 7, 6. We got the spades going on. That could get interesting. I see Paul's up there with the spades.
Paul's checking. He does have a good spade.
Wait.
Got the spade draw, too.
Paul flopped the straight.
Yep, he flopped the straight.
He's got the spade redraw. Now we got diamond
he does
draw.
have the second nut flush draw.
And Joel's got the second nut flush draw on the diamonds.
He does. John has the third. Man, yeah. Another diamond comes out there. This is...
Let's see, this is diamond versus spade.
Yep.
Of course, that's always when a club or a heart come off.
John lets it go. 160 to call from Joel.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
He's got a nice little... I mean, he's got the straight draw. He's got the flush draw. He's got a lot out there. I see it. I do see him calling that.
So we've got some chips out there in front of Paul.
Ooh,
Comes in the Queen of Hearts.
That makes the Broadway.
Yes, it does.
Broadway
for Joel.
I just take... Oh, Paul just went all in.
Oh, not good. He's not going to like that.
No, because Joel is, of course, going to call or raise there. Yeah. I mean, what else are you going to do?
Absolutely.
And it's just Paul, so he's calling that. It's not good for Paul.
No, it's not. That's Harry in the box dealing for us tonight. I think Cassandra's over on the 1-2 table.
Yes, at the moment. J-Rod's in the cashier cage.
Miss Natalie is also here.
Doing massages. Everybody's kind of being quiet out there, Preston.
Yeah,
I mean, is your life that boring that nobody cares about you anymore?
I guess.
I'm sorry.
So, looks like Joel... Oh, that's a nice little hand to wake up with there. I like that. Big, slick suited.
I'm not upset with Brutus's hand either.
No, there's a couple hands out there. He's going to have some potential. Look at Dr.
Abad.
Double suited. Sixes. With an ace. Yeah, John, that's a terrible hand. You could bail on that.
Not always about the cards. That's how you play it.
Yeah.
Joel folded out of that.
Oh, interesting.
Well, it's a $70 pre-flop
bet.
bet.
It is. There's a couple of good hands out there.
If you got an ace, king, ace, jack, you got to think somebody's got pocket ace.
A good start.
I mean, I would. Oh,
she
just flop the world.
Let's
see if anybody bets into her. That's what's gonna. Okay.
Uber nuts.
Let's see. She's got 2 players still in there. Let's see if she lets them take the lead. You just want to sit back and check, Jen. Come on. Let them get into you.
Yeah, flopping the absolute
Nobody's
nuts.
got anything else. That's the problem.
Yeah, she just got to check it down there.
Yeah, she can't bet. They go away. Let him bet into her. Just smooth call that.
Bets into it. Yeah, his 4, that gives him 2 pair.
Draw.
Well, he doesn't know.
You're just drawn dead.
Yeah, there is.
You were drawn dead on the flop.
Yeah.
Did this improve him at all? Nothing.
No.
Well, maybe he can get away from it.
Oh, the good doctor here.
And she bets 200. He's
Well,
got
I'll take
nothing.
a Jello shot.
He's got nothing.
Yeah, there's just...
Where's my Jello shot?
I believe they're still in the fridge. Andrew laid
It's
it
just
down.
not here. Well, I hope so. Does she show the quads?
Okay. Let's see here.
It's a problem with flopping quads. It's hard for
Yeah.
anybody else to have any piece of it
Yeah.
and get paid really well there. Let's see.
Yeah, no.
I see.
Yeah, what you hope
pocket
is somebody
deuces.
gets that, Drew hits that pocket four there.
Yes, that was perfect.
Hits
That would have
if
been
he's
the
got
perfect
pocket
card.
fours.
That's what she needed.
Yeah, that's when you... Oh, Travis, pocket jacks. My absolute nemesis hand.
So I've learned with pocket jacks, if you just win pre-flop, then you can just be done with it.
Yep, that's a good way to do it.
Now, if you run into queens, kings, or aces, then it just sucks. And yes, that's a technical term.
That's, yes. Yeah, a couple interesting hands here. Let's see a flop. I want to see how this... Looks like everybody's got at least one suit in their hand.
So you're telling me pre-flop we already have a pot of 165.
We do.
They are not shot.
Oh, Travis.
Jacks are still the...
Travis flops the straight.
Yeah.
But you got Drew with a ace-10. You got a club draw. There's...
Backdoor on the clubs.
Yeah, you got backdoor.
And there's a lot of clubs in their hands. Oh, he's not going to be able to get away from that. Paul isn't.
No, I doubt it. Yeah,
He's also got the gut shot straight.
Yeah, Travis.
He's got outs.
Yeah, Travis, I like that bet. You got to get him out. You got to get those flushes.
Okay, so
And it's a...
Paul
like I
hit his
said,
club.
Got his club. Travis is not going to be happy.
Nope. On the river.
No.
Looks a little frustrated showing that. I flopped
Yep.
it, and you didn't river it.
That is correct. Yeah, that one, I think knowing what we know, you kind of got to make a move there on the...
You had to move on the flop.
Yeah.
You flop a straight, you've got to push them out because it will not hold up 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, not in PLO. It's just...
Too many cards.
You talk about a game that'll break your heart.
I'm sure you know all about that.
I don't know anybody who's played PLO that hasn't had their heart broken.
No, I just met you're a guy
Yeah.
you know about getting your heart broken.
Yeah, that's fact.
And you're Preston, so.
I don't know if that helps or hurts, but...
I mean, they've met you there.
Let's see what we got going on.
Looks like we have audience members. Go, Jen. And Drew, of course. Drew, you are an afterthought. We have the Jen fan club, and yeah. But we know you're the number one fan, so it's all good. Shout out to Bob. He, I don't know if you saw or not, he's got a new sweepstakes room over in, what is it, Liberty Hill?
Yeah, they just opened that up here very recently.
Hill Country Card Club, second location. No, I think they're still waiting on permits, but they did get.
Yeah, I think there's a
looks
couple of
pretty darn
things.
nice. We appreciate Bob and. Let's see what we got going on. Cards are coming up. Queens and sevens look cheap. Everybody's got them.
Everybody's got.
All the sevens are in the player's hands. All the queens are in the player's hands.
Yeah, there's a. Kings, queens, hearts.
And Travis is calling the 35.
Good dock to call. Can't say
She raises. Dr. Abad raises. That is a 10-7-6 deuce, right?
Yeah, that's.
I'm seeing that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, while being a flop game,
That's a questionable raise.
That's aggressive.
It's questionable. Questionable. Okay, Ace King calls her.
I find
10-4.
it interesting to say the least.
I know you do, but yeah.
I don't think. Probably not what I would have
Come
done.
on, Jen. I'm not sure which chord she's betting on there, but let's see what she can flop it. No, she cannot. She is very, very well. She can if she can represent those spades. She can take it down.
That's the only thing that can really save her there.
Yeah, he's got two pair.
Short of, I guess, hitting a deuce 6 or 7. Not even.
She's either, and I don't see how he can let those pairs go. But I mean, it's possible. No.
Yeah, and that's.
Neither improves.
She improves a little bit. With a 9, she'll hit
to 12%.
I know, but
come
she's
on.
a 9. She'll hit the straight there. Personally, I wouldn't have been in this hand with those cards, but
I question the raise from the get-go. She's a better player than that.
Yeah.
She was trying to sneak something through. And
5 of hearts.
Let's see.
No help.
Oh no, he's taken down this hand. It's, can she represent that flush now that she's let it go this long?
I agree.
He's got a strong 2 pair, but again, it's PLO.
Right.
It's 2 pair.
Yeah, and that's what he's got to be thinking too. It's just 2 pair.
Yeah, but she let that go all the way to the river.
Yeah,
so.
with that flush out there.
So can you let that go?
Let's see what he does here.
She could have a straight. I mean, he could be looking at that. No, he is not buying it.
She went, 375.
Is he buying
call.
it? He is not buying it. I see him stacking chips there.
Yeah, that's typically a pretty good indicator that he's not going to fold. Seems like we're tanking here.
Well, okay, second thoughts on whether to make this call. This is a tough one. I mean, he's strong.
Oh, he lets it go.
She got that through. Wow. Dr. Abad showing no fear.
None whatsoever.
She started off with the bet pre-flop, carried it all the way through.
Yeah, and that's one thing. When the continuation bet, that's a very strong play there. Like, I don't like the hand that she was in with, but
well, I think she ended up with a pair of 7s, so I think we can call that just a straight up bluff. Start to finish, and she carried it off.
Yeah, she did. She did.
Now, tell me, after the last one, when she schooled these gentlemen, is she getting more through?
Yeah, she got them all. She got them all worried now.
Yeah, I mean that's a very big possibility. I wonder what they're going to say when they rewatch this.
Yeah.
That one's going to sting a little. That one is going to sting a little.
I personally, I don't like to go rewatch any of them. I'd like to go with the feel that I had at the time, you know. But there are some things that you can pick up.
You can definitely improve your game, though, and learn certain things if you're playing with a regular group.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if I'm not playing, I'm not big on. Actually, I'll just shut up.
You know, more of the times if I do anything, it's usually to go back and look at a certain hand.
We got aces, we got ace king, we got jacks,
nines,
we got
jacks,
queen 10 9 8, we got wraps, double suited wrap.
Double suited.
Oh, nice.
Joel at the bottom, double suited.
Double paired for John.
Oh, this could be
Jacks and fours. He's not going anywhere.
This could get interesting.
Yeah, it could. So we had fours, nines, jacks, aces. Okay. Brutus was the raiser there. Nobody is re-raising. But there are a lot of calls. It's going to be a nice pot. 765 pre.
Wow.
Did I tell you John asked me if he could reserve a seat for me?
No.
My response was, you do know what you pay me, correct?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this game's not exactly the Fan of Heart.
No, it is not.
The minimum buy-in was 500. The max was 2,000 to start with. And we got a queen 7-6. We got a rainbow out there.
Okay, so nobody hit a set with their pairs.
No, nobody's in a stellar position there.
Well, you've got Paul in the lead with his draws and the queen.
Oh, there's a...
He's open-ended. He's got lots of outs
he
there.
Just shoved all
and
in.
All in.
So there's 270.
John's got to let this go. He's got two pair in his hand, nothing on the board,
and
there it goes.
I mean, he's got the top pair, but he's also open-ended there.
Oh, it's the straight draw that he's totally in there on the straight draw.
Yeah, I don't see.
Now, Drew's got two of his nines, so that's not coming, but he doesn't know that.
Right. Yeah, all he needs is a friend there.
Well, and he's only got 270, so I don't know. Can Drew call this?
I mean, a 5, 8,
He's
9.
got the 9-8. He's got the same open-ended draw. He just doesn't have the 10.
And this could get a different way, too. Let's see. There's a 4, the 4 of diamonds. And the king of hearts. Paul's going to take it down. Looks like they ran it twice on that one. Oh!
There's some queens.
Quad queens.
Go Paul.
Ran it twice. Quad queens. Runner.
I guess that straight was looking pretty dismal. Not to be outdone by Jen's quads earlier.
No. Very interesting. Yeah, here we are talking about the straight draw and he runner's quads.
Shows you what we know. Now, did he win both of those?
Yeah, he won both of them.
Both of the runouts?
Yep.
Okay.
Won them both.
I think I was a little too focused on the quad. I mean, that was a lot of his outs there on his own. They could have easily chopped the other way. Preston, why don't we have somebody in here giving us massages and bringing us margaritas?
Let me negotiate that into my contract.
I thought it was in mine. I want a new contract. What contract? I don't have a contract. Preston brings me alcohol. I decide to stay.
That's pretty much how it goes. That's pretty much.
It's a bribe situation.
Oh, look at Paul.
Kings and queens. And aces for Brutus.
John has all the rest of the clubs in his hand. Brutus with aces again. So there's one ace left in the deck.
I love those kings and queens hands,
Yeah,
but pocket aces is not going anywhere. So let's see. This should mix it up.
To 100.
Of course. Jack 10-9 for Drew. I mean,
He's still got. Yeah.
Let's see how much gamble he's got in
For
it.
100, I like a call there.
Yeah. No, he three bets to 320.
Oh.
No, sir, you are behind.
Ooh, interesting.
They've got a bunch of your outs.
Yeah, I think
this is going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Of course, Paul calls. John gets
Clubs,
out of there.
Clubs doesn't do him any
Joel
good.
is. Why is Joel calling? No.
No, Joel does not
Okay.
call.
Brutus has got to call with the aces.
That doesn't look like a call to me. That looks like a shove.
220 to call. Is he going to shove? Well, he's been shoving a lot.
Yeah,
well, no. Brutus is not, but yes,
Bruce
for
is all
1.7.
in. Yeah, that looked like a shove to me.
For 1.7, making this pot 4.4. How do you get away from kings and queens pre-flop?
And now look, they're all within what? 10? Man, this is going to be interesting. We're not even to the flop yet.
They're all in. Okay, this is good. Here we go. What do we got here? Paul looks like, I mean, what can I do with kings and queens? Exactly what you did, Paul.
Yeah.
You just, you're either going to hit big or go home sad.
Oh. Slightly ahead.
If Drew can see their cards, he's got to be a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah. What
There's a queen. I see a queen. So that's a set of queens. We got diamonds. Nobody's got diamonds.
Nobody's got diamonds.
And yet their diamonds are there. We got queen jack. All the diamonds are there. Queen jack 9. Anybody got ace 10 or 10? No.
Yeah, Paul's going to take that down with queens.
Wow.
Top set.
Yeah.
There was one diamond out there.
Takes out the aces for Brutus. That's not happy.
Yeah, see.
But neither of them. I mean, again, you got pocket aces, you can't go anywhere. You got kings and queens, you can't go anywhere. The only one I see getting out of there alive was Drew, and he's got a cute little wrap there. So yes, Drew, I said cute little wrap. I'm gonna lose my job.
Yeah, they're just. So we ran.
Did they ran this
They
twice?
ran it twice.
How do you run that? Does that mean, Brutus is going to get half of that pot there?
Yeah.
With an ace hitting on the second runouts. And Drew is left in the cold.
Yeah. Oh.
Now, how is Brutus left in the cold on that second board? He's got a straight.
Well, you're going to have the side pot there.
Oh, Brutus has got the bigger straight. I just didn't see the full run out on that second board is hard for me to see because I am old and blind, sweethearts. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the straight there, flops it.
Brutus takes down the 2.9, and the other is going to go to Paul, right? Are they?
Paul.
What's going on? Are they running out more boards? Or are they just trying to figure out who won what?
I think they're trying to decipher. That's a rather large pot. Yeah.
That might have been the biggest one so far tonight.
I believe,
They took a little slow start, but this is exactly what we expect for the rest of the night.
Look.
Jen has a fan in Philip. Brian Smith just joined us. Brian, I expected to see you tomorrow.
Hi, Cupcakes.
Tomorrow at the bounty tournament. I expect to see you, Brian. I don't know why. I did tell John you made up the prize pool for your tournament and then took it down, and he was going to have to make up the prize pool for his birthday tournament and take it down just to cover the amount of bounties he's going to have to pay out.
I hope it gets. I hope cards are just flying everywhere tomorrow, knocking John out.
Oh,
One of
that's
my
what I
favorite
wanna
things to
see.
do is knock my best friend out of any tournament that we play in.
I think that everybody should just have multiple rebuys ready, because if John goes all in, I want everybody calling.
Just get them bullets on deck.
I did tell him to go to the bank and stock up on 50s. Because he is paying the double bounty on everybody. Every time.
Every time.
Every time.
time.
You betcha. Preston and I have no problem spending all of John's money every time.
I'll take my mom's money if she bellies up to the poker table.
He probably would. Small children, candy, yeah, it's all the same.
That was an interesting hand there. Very interesting.
How come when I play PLO, I never get pocket kings and queens at the same time?
Yeah. That's a...
That never happens to me.
I was playing online one time, and I'll tell you the best. I did have ace king double suited. Only time I've ever had, obviously best hand, but only time I've ever had that. I had a great flop with it too. I'm not going to waste anybody's time with it, but yeah, you just don't see that a whole lot. Even with 4 cards, you just don't. 2 pair in your hand. That's a...
Yeah.
That's
So I know it wouldn't register as far as the boards go, but why are they not doing palm pots? Because, I mean, we want to see a little bit more action. That would do it. This group and bomb pots? Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, that'd definitely be interesting.
I know we can't read it all, but come on now. Wake them up a little bit. Make them go broke a little bit, whatever.
A lot of it just has to do with because our table won't read both.
I
both
understand
boards,
that,
yeah.
but you know, we can make it up as we go along. Come on now. The people want to see the money go in.
That is true. That is true.
We want to give the people what they want. Now, if I remember correctly, last time we did this, they were playing like baseball or something after.
Yeah.
And, you know, they were just getting money in. Come on.
That is correct. Well, let's see what we're waking up with here. Yeah, looks like everybody's got their composure back after that last hand.
Down to chip stack envy.
Yeah.
Those two boys.
Very, very true.
I mean, it was good that they chopped it up and ran it twice, because otherwise the table would be very lopsided.
Right.
But it built up both of their stacks quite a bit. Thank you, Drew. Love you, Drew. Philip is telling me to ask Jen OFC. Jen can't hear me, Philip. Only you can. Jen will eventually look at her phone and see that comment. Okay. Ace, king. Ace, 10. King, queen, queen.
Jacks again.
We got queens. We got jacks.
We got pocket 5s. Travis, I think he's double suited there too.
With an ace. Does not care. He's out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And Dr. Abad raises to 75. Drew's got 70 to call. Let's see. Drew's is the mystery hand, right? And he folds. Just a raise takes it down.
Just a raise. Just a pot size raise.
I think Paul's stack has increased significantly.
Yeah, definitely.
He's playing very well. Like I said, new player. I think he's going to want in on this kind of action in the future, though.
And for anybody else that's interested, we are open Wednesday through Sunday and noon on, was it Thursday, Friday, Saturday?
And Sunday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Wednesday at 4, noon every other day.
Correct.
At least through football season.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
I mean, poker and football kind of go hand in
I
hand.
like it.
I forget, we'll bet on anything because we're all degenerates. But poker and football, definitely.
And if some of you have never been here, we do have several TVs. We have all the games. If that's just something you would like to be entertained by as well.
Got some other things to entertain you.
Very, very true.
We don't let Preston come in often to entertain, but, you know, every once in a while.
Because I have to wear pants when I come here.
Yes, you do. It's a requirement, sir. At least for you. I mean, I'm okay with certain people. I didn't say that. I think I'm going to catch hell for that, too.
All right, let's see what we got.
Did I mention they brought me alcohol to get me to stay and do this? I need a Jell-O shot. If you're listening, I need a Jell-O shot. Please bring those to the sound booth.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Nobody wants to show their
No,
cards.
nobody wants to show anything. We are sponsored by Poker Bros also. If you guys haven't figured that out by the table felt.
We got some kings. We got some eights. We got all the, well, a lot of hearts. And a lot of mystery cards.
I don't know, so those kings have
Let's
been...
see what we got here.
Travis, Jack
Wait, we
10,
got
pocket
lots of
eights.
people calling. Joel raised
Yeah,
to 20 and
raised to
everybody's
20,
calling.
Call. Looks like we're calling.
Call. Oh, we're going to keep as many people in here as possible. We have 4 of them, 5 of them,
Brutus.
6. And it's up to Jennifer. I wish I knew what she had here.
Yeah, let's see what
Okay, they're coming in a little late for the others. Bob's got pocket 7s with an ace and a 6. And Dr. Bob's got the ace, queen, 9, deuce.
All right, let's see. I can't.
And the 9
bets
deuce flops.
40 for 5. He's got open-ended with a flush, or with a baby flush.
What is that turn?
The
of
7 of
Oh,
clubs.
I think it was Bob that just folded pocket 7.
Well, yeah. No, I thought Bob had kings.
One of them.
No, I'm sorry,
has-
Joel. Yeah, Joel's got the kings.
Joel's not going anywhere,
And
but
he's
Dr. Bob
open-ended.
flopped 2 pair.
Yeah, she's got 2s and 9s. Yeah, it's getting interesting.
Anybody have the diamond? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Joel's
got the
and he
baby.
leads out. 130
And takes
on
it
the
down.
lead out. And she's out of there.
Takes it down.
Brian Smith says, let's go. That's tomorrow, Brian, honey. Tomorrow.
Is yeah, and the Poker Bros Club, if you would like to join, the actual club number is 35974. It's missing a number there at the bottom. Fall down there again. Double suited 2 pair, 9s and 7s. Drew's got one of his 9s. Bob has one of his 7s. Travis has a 7. Joel has a 9.
9s are all out.
9s and 7s are all out.
So, pocket 3s are open.
You got pocket 3s. It
Wait.
looks like John
One of
has
those is out.
1. Yeah, I'm curious.
I like that 9-7-9-7's double suited though.
There's a lot of double suited out there. You got
well,
that Jack
the
7.
2 pair
Look at
double
there's some
suited
rats
though,
out there
and
too.
the straight draws
Yeah,
that are
there's
possible there. I want to
a
see a
lot of
straight flush.
draws. There's a lot of straight draws. There's straight flush possibilities.
I like Paul's hand a lot here. And yet Drew is the razor with a nice little wrap. And the diamonds. Travis checks. Jack 10 deuce flopped. 2 clubs.
Paul with the club draw. Oh, he needs the 8 of clubs.
Oh.
He's got the blocker for the straight flush. We won't be seeing a straight flush. I don't
No,
believe.
but he doesn't know that.
Doesn't know that.
Well, and it's really not the only blocker, because that 10 is a spade, so.
Well, and then, Drew, would he flop top 2 pair right there? Best of
Jacks
205.
and 10s, yeah. And that is Paul's decision. He lets it go. I liked his hand. Of course, he's got to think his clubs are beat even if they get there.
Yeah, especially being the aggressor there.
Drew's taking that down with the top 2 pair.
Bob folds. That's about a perfect way to play that.
Drew is an aggressive player. He's going to bet if he's got anything. And in this game, you've got to.
Yes. Yeah.
This is not a trapping game, folks.
No, this is a different style for some of you that might not be as familiar with it. It plays different, and that is a fact.
Oh, what do we got? So Jennifer gave us a shout out.
I see that. Hi, Jen.
She's spying on Bob. I like this. I like this move, Jennifer Ruff. We miss you here, but I like the move. I do. Honey, just call me. I will give you the info. Not that you need it.
All right, let's see what King and Queens
Aces
again.
for Drew. 10s for John.
John's got 10. John
King, queen.
I haven't seen John take down a whole lot of hands tonight.
John's been kind of card.
Yeah, I haven't seen him really with a whole lot.
No, not much to work with. He's playing serious.
Drew,
he knows there's a lot of money out there.
Drew with the pocket aces, kings and queens.
And 50 to call for John. Yeah, he's calling that easy. Well, he's throwing green chips around, so. Brian Smith, I hope you get rid of that cough and come join us tomorrow. If not, I'll just give you hell another day.
All right, let's see.
Bobby has just joined us. It is his mission to watch this live stream and give me hell. He let me know that before we started, so shout out to Bobby Woods. I don't care.
All right. Oh, the all-heart flop.
Oh, top 2
Nobody has
left.
hearts.
Yeah, Brutus took top 2. Well, he's actually got the whole board, just not hearts.
Yeah, what is...
Everything out there.
Yeah, the Jack 7, the Jack 9.
He's got all his own outs, though. He's staying in.
Got Allen against John. It's a 6. No help.
That gives John the straight.
Let's give him the straight. There's the 8. That's going to give John the win.
Oh, yeah. Well, depending on the bet, yes.
There it is.
Okay, John warming up now, finally getting some cards and hitting.
Yeah. Allen flops 3 pair.
Can't get enough. Well, yeah, he just had all his own outs.
Didn't improve at all. Yeah.
All his own outs, and with all the hearts out there, you have to hit or run tail.
Yeah, and John kind of had his blocker on that one with the 10.
New cards coming out.
Yeah, it looks like the good doctor's giving another class today with that stack in front of her.
Let's see, where's she at? What do we have stack-wise? Anybody way up there?
Well,
Nobody's. It hasn't taken off yet, like it did last time. But
it's still a little early.
I think Paul has improved quite a bit, though, on his.
Paul with 3 10s. I don't like any call there.
See, nobody's running away stacked here.
The only thing you really got there for Paul, at any rate, for a flush draw, I really don't like that at all.
On Paul's call?
Yeah.
On his raise to 20?
Yeah.
All the 10s.
The 10s are all gone. You have 3 of them. The doc folded 1. You don't have none of them.
The only thing you kind of like is the ace 10 suited.
That's
yeah, but you got John with pocket kings.
See, I don't like the
and
raise.
an 8-7.
I don't like the raise there myself. That's just me.
He's got to be aggressive though to get anybody else to. But
now,
John can't go anywhere.
Now it's been raised. John 3 bets it. So.
Okay, what do we got? I see a king out there. King
and John just flopped top set.
Oh boy.
Everybody else is way behind.
Way behind. Brutus, check out. Just fold the cards.
Yeah.
You are at 0 to win this. John's not going to make much off this.
Drew calls. Oh, no, Drew folds. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Paul to call.
Nobody can call.
Folds it down.
John had
folds it down.
Paul's just hoping to hit that 10 or those hearts.
Yeah, and there's no... So that's why I don't like it. Anytime you have 3 in your hand... Like I say, I like it if you can limp in. I don't like a raise there.
No.
There's nothing... There's...
I do understand the ace-10 hearts, because you've got the straight possibility, you got the royal possibility, you got the heart possibility, but
the rest of your cards are...
Yeah, depending on that raise, that's a iffy at best.
I feel like it's bringing a knife to a gunfight. You're using 2 cards, you know what I mean, for the most part.
Yeah.
And everybody else still has 4.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I don't like... like I said, maybe if you limp in and you get lucky, I don't like a raise there at all.
I agree. Usually I see 3 of a kind in my hand and just fold in disgust.
And my point being is you saw John 3 bets it. He raised John 3 bets it, and now you're in a bad position. Like you could have just got away with 5. And
well, John was going to raise that no matter what.
But, absolutely.
But he could have got away from that early.
Well, and that's a position play too. I love that. That's a factor that we haven't talked about a whole lot tonight.
I think position plays definitely matter more in Hold'em. They still matter in PLO.
Correct.
And a lot of these people, or a lot of PLO players, just don't realize how much they can take advantage of that.
And see, now Paul's got kings again, but they're all out.
Dr. Bud with the 10s and a 9-7 and a rainbow hand, so flushes
Looks
are
like
out.
everybody's got a little bit of everybody else's
6s
cards.
for the Drewster.
Yeah, nobody's...
Well, I mean, kings are ahead, but
they're ahead.
Easily beat.
Yeah. There are no more coming.
Okay, who's got the trash hands? Because that's what's coming out.
We got a 6-9 out there.
Well, you need a 6. Well, Drew's got the 6s, but nothing to go with that.
Looks like your 10s.
Let's see. Brutus is getting out. Dr. Bot's calling the 20 with the pocket 10s, the 9, and the 7. I don't mind that at all.
You got 2 pair.
10, 9, 7 on an 8, 5, 3 flop.
Travis has got 2 pair down there with the 8 and the 3.
Okay. Well, on this kind of board, he really can't go anywhere, can he?
No. You got Joel open-ended down there.
Joel's played a little bit conservative from what I know of him.
I don't think... No.
Yeah, he's out of there.
I think the only person
Travis
that can hit a flush...
is betting 130.
Yeah, the only person that can hit a flush right now is Drew.
Travis bet out with those 2 pair, and he takes it down right there. And really, on that kind of board with an 8-5 2 pair, you got to take it down and get out.
Yeah. Yeah, you hope nobody else has anything there, but yeah, you still got to... I agree 100%.
2 pair, 8s high, no. You're taking that down as quickly as possible, or you're going to get drawn out on.
Well, not just that. With that hand, especially if somebody... a set of 3s, a set of 5s. There's just...
Yeah, but I do like that power move of, let's just make it 130, take it down here, get out.
Absolutely.
Okay, here we go. Little friendly banter going on
Yeah,
at the table.
bit.
It looks like.
A little bit.
Told you we had some personality out there.
Well,
I should probably go out there and apply them with more alcohol, make it a little more entertaining for us.
Let's see what we got. Kings are hot tonight.
One of his outs is in Travis's hand.
Let's see, yeah. Brutus, though, well, single
Nobody's
suited.
really that great.
Yeah, I don't see.
The rest of it's kind of trashy.
Drew's got a little bit.
No.
965.
No, he really doesn't. I'm sorry, Preston. I can't be with you on that.
You're gonna have a flop here.
965 deuce is not a great hand.
No, because you're gonna. Nobody else has any flushes out there. There's nothing coming with the exception of what? Paul, Diamonds, Paul and Brutus, Paul and Allen. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, if you can limp in, I like it, but I'm not.
See, I don't even like the limp on there. I'm getting out of that hand. I'm not happy with that at all.
A flop. Well, but just after like the last hand, it was a trash flop. I don't like it. I don't like any call there.
Okay, it's still it's $10 to call for Brutus. He's got pocket kings. He's going to raise right here. Yeah. It's just a matter of is he going to?
Yeah,
he's probably going to pot that.
Definitely,
he's going to pot that. I feel like,
there's too many people on the hand for him still.
And no, he did not pot it. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm surprised by this. Nobody's.
And then Jen comes back with. She bet 75.
And nobody's got hearts, and that's what the board came out.
And that's it.
You know what? I'm about to win all mine in one. You want to do
probably will.
Quarter?
Quarter?
Yeah.
All right, give me a...
Dude, he go up pretty damn high. Once keeps wanting to go with the high.
I'm the one out. I'll give a fuck. Yeah, he knows.
Is there a pillow? I'm not tall enough.
You still have
Red. You have black. 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 Everybody has. I'm on the red. So if y'all get black, y'all win. If I get red, I win.
The password is
Red.
All right, sorry, we're back, everybody. You just had a small break. I've got some cards going around. We do have a seat open if anybody wants to come in and join. Alright, looks like we got Cassandra in the box now. Cassandra's our dealer. There's a couple of interesting hands out there. It's like 40 to call for Allen. He folds. Jen folds 35 for Drew. Yeah, it's an easy call for Drew. Drew raises to 160. Paul calls. John folds. Joe folds. Travis folds. Alright, let's see what we got going here. Drew open. Oh, he hits the straight with a flush draw. That's a nice hand. Yeah, it's not real hard when you nail your flops like that. That's for sure. And anybody that is interested in that tournament, it does start tomorrow at 2 o'clock. $150 buy-in. $100 goes to the prize pool, and $50 will go towards your bounty. So for any bounties, any player that you do knock out, you will get their bounty of $50. So you can just take a couple of people out and make money. You don't even have to win.
Sorry about that little break. They decided I needed more alcohol. And who am I to argue?
Let's see what we got here. 8. Joel. Double suited. Ace 10, King 8. Drew with Queen. Drew raises the 300 with
Pocket
queens.
8-7. Double suited?
Yeah.
No, not double suited.
No, he's got spades. Whew. I don't think. What
That's
does
a
Joel do?
big call.
You know Joel. What does Joel do?
I mean, he is double suited. Ace, King, 10-8. I think he might call here.
Yeah, I mean,
I like the call here.
I would too. I mean, double suited.
He does make the call.
Travis. I don't know if Travis can get.
He does call also.
Yeah,
Wow.
no,
Brutus
Travis.
is
I
out.
don't think.
Dr. Bod's out. Okay, so this is going to come down to a flop here. Any ace or king, and Drew is going to kind of back off a little. No. 10-5-3. Nothing flop.
Travis. What we got going on here? It wasn't Travis. It's Joel's action. He's got top right now. Top pair with top kicker. Joel checks. Travis shoves all in for 180.
Wow. I don't. Is he just trying to get him off of this flop?
I don't. He's got the overs,
He is.
but so does Joel.
Travis is at 10% to
Yeah,
win this.
he's way behind. That's for sure. He did make Drew tank on it for a second.
Drew calls.
Oh.
No, Drew raises. Excuse
Drew
me.
Raises to 350.
That's going to make Joel think.
Yeah. Joel's got top, but he's behind. He's got flush draw.
He's not
Got a
behind at
backdoor
this point.
Flush draw.
But they got him out of it. Drew,
Yeah,
Drew
he was
isolated him.
Yeah, he was behind to the queens.
He was a 52% favorite to win, though.
He only had 10s at the time, though. He had ace 10. There's the king.
Was that a queen
Yeah,
on
it
that
was a
second
queen.
board?
It was a queen.
Or first board?
What was it?
Nobody had the hearts.
I can't tell the run out on the top.
I'm not positive, but I think if Joel
believe
had
it's
stayed
king,
in there,
queen.
that heart board would have been his.
I believe so, too.
And Drew's gonna
Drew's
gonna
gonna
take
take
that
it
all
down.
down.
Yeah, he runners trip 8s. And then he had queens at the top.
Let's see if Travis is gonna come back
Yep,
into
set of
this, or if
queens.
he's gonna.
Interesting.
Sadly, we still haven't seen much from John.
No.
He just hasn't had the cards to go anywhere.
Yeah, he had that one little hand here a little while ago, but other than that,
Couldn't
he
get the
really hasn't
action.
been. Yeah, really hasn't been.
And Bob's been very quiet.
Unusually quiet.
Yes.
He does. Speaking of Bobby, just as he sits back down.
Paul, Joel, And Travis. Mixing it up a lot. Dr. Abad and Drew. Rest of the table kind of hanging back a little bit. Waiting for those cards to read.
Joel 7 and 3. Like 2 pair. In his hand, I don't see.
There's not much.
Other than Bob with his queens out there.
I like the 2
You got
pair.
Jen's double suited. That's a cheap enough. I would.
Double suited, double connected.
Yep, double connected.
I like that.
I do too.
And she
Drew's
raises.
double suited.
Dr. Abad, the double suited, double connected, raises there. I like that. Joel Halls with his 2 pair. And Travis just going all in for 80. Jack 8, 6 deuce. I question that.
Yeah, well, he
That could be a tilt.
Unfortunately, Travis, that last hand, picked a bad one to.
Yeah, that could definitely be a tilt all in. Because
let's see. There's no king queen out there. There's nothing. Hearts. Oh, Paul does have the hearts.
who's got the jacks?
Paul actually has a straight flush draw.
No jacks out there.
He's got a straight flush draw with the 8, the 8 of club. I'm sorry, the 8 of hearts.
And I take it back, Bob does have the jack. He's not going anywhere with the queen jack, I don't think.
Oh, and he hits another jack. But now that puts the clubs out there.
Okay, well he's...
There we go.
If he can play it through,
Travis
jack is
all in.
good.
Bob's going to take it. Bob's
Paul just
locked.
checks. So Trav had the jack, but Bob's kicker isn't going to play there.
Yeah. Yeah, lucky nobody had an ace on that bomb. That river would have got him for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I bet he wouldn't have been quiet then. Oh. Let's see. What else do we have coming up? I know I think next weekend we're going to be gone. We're going to go to Choctaw for WSOP.
Don't we have a charity tournament coming up?
And we do have a charity tournament coming up.
When is that?
I got to double check. It's coming up fairly soon. I believe it's early February. I don't know the exact date. I will double check on that. I want to say it's the 12th. I believe it's February 12th, but don't hold me to that exactly.
We'll get confirmation on that date and let everybody know. Looks like we have an exposed 3.
We do. We have 3.
I don't think anybody's going to care.
Unless you have pocket 3s.
I don't see them. I think we're
Paul
good.
double suited again. Drew. Jack 10 of spades with an
Brutus
ace.
has the aces.
Get Doc with 7s. Bob
Bob
with
has the
kings.
kings.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Joel with suited. Jack 10 with the pocket 4s. I think this is going to be an interesting hand. Good Doc has one of Joel's outs. Drew
Okay, so we
has
got a
one of
$100
Allen's
bet.
outs. It was a 3-bet from Allen.
Joel calls with the Jack 10 pocket 4s. So we have 5 going to the flop on this, right?
We do. 2 clubs.
And trash.
Brutus has got the straight, the nut flush draw. Bob's got second nut flush draw. This can get ugly.
Other players.
Paul with the Jack 9. Joel with the 10-4. I kind of want to see a club come out here, Pam. I'd like to see how this hand goes. I think it's going to make it really interesting.
Yeah, but with the Jack high flush, if he gets there, I think he's... I think he can let that go. 'Cause
Yeah, I mean, it's like Allen's firing.
Alrighty, Brutus.
Bet's
pocket ace.
500. I think there's only one king left out there.
You know, Brutus has got the aces. He sees the
Yeah,
trash
Bob runs
board,
it
and
down.
he's just telling them, "Give it to me now."
Yep.
No.
Paul goes all in.
Paul said, "Mine."
What does Allen do here?
This is a tough one. I mean, he's got a guy shut on the straight.
They're running it twice, maybe 3 times it looks like.
What do we got there? Clubs?
Looks like
Yep.
Allen. There's a
Clubs
club.
on that one.
Yep.
Did Paul just miss all of that?
He did.
Wow.
Well, he hit the club, but unfortunately, Allen he had the nut flush.
Yeah, he missed all his straight draws,
Yeah,
though.
He sure did. He sure did. I told you I'd like to see a club come out. It makes it a little interesting.
Only if you get 2 of them in there with clubs. Very boring if
Yeah.
everybody's got hearts.
That's true, too. All right.
Have we really already had 8 bracelet tournaments? Or is
yeah.
it 7 because we did the
7
tag team
plus
and
the
they
2.
both?
Yep.
But that was one of our duplicates.
Right. That is correct.
And that was Brutus and Herman that took down the tag team.
Correct.
What's interesting about that is the first bracelet Herman won was heads up against Brutus.
Against Allen, yeah. Sure
Yes,
was.
and it Brutus needed Herman's help there to get that bracelet in the tag team.
Let's see what else we got. What we got? Looks like we got full. What are we at here? All right, there's a
Aces for Joel and queens. Aces and queens. I like the hand.
queens. That's a
Trav's got a king jack 10-7. I'm not unhappy.
Paul's double suited with an ace.
Trav calls the 15 with that. He's not suited at all though.
No,
Brutus is getting out of the way.
Small round.
What do we get? We got a trash flop. It looks like 5-2-7 diamonds.
Well, I think that puts Drew up there. He's got the open.
No. Look at Joel's flush draw.
Yeah, if Joel misses that flush
Joel
draw,
and Drew are gonna mix it up on
Drew's
this.
got the. What's Paul? Paul's calling.
He's got a back door.
He's got the back door.
He's got the
flush.
6-9. He's got a gut shot on the straight.
Gut shot on the straight. Let's see how we get it.
And Travis gets out of the way, which he should.
Very well should.
Alrighty, we got 5s, we got diamonds. What do we got? Oh, ace queen is taking it down on the diamonds. Nobody else could catch up on the river.
No help for anybody.
Preston, how are your holidays?
Not bad. Not bad. It was, I didn't do a whole lot. This cedar fever has completely wrecked me.
I think it's wrecked half of Texas.
I did, however, find these cedar fever drops
HEB?
at HEB. You can also buy them from Whole Foods, and I swear by them.
I have heard about them.
I took them yesterday. Today was the first day I woke up and could actually breathe. Got rid of that wet chest congestion. I know this isn't WebMD, but anybody suffering, I highly recommend it.
And we also know Preston is not a doctor.
No, I am not a doctor. I'm a combat lifesaver, but I am not a doctor. People are like, what does that mean? I can stop your bleeding. That's about it.
I mean, I feel like you would cause my bleeding more than you would
That's very
stop it.
possible too. That's very possible
I mean,
too.
just a shot in the dark there.
Very possible. All right, I've got a mystery hand here. What are we doing here?
Give it a second. I'll register wake up there. Here we go. They're coming in.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing.
Trash.
Some more trash.
Not.
Well,
I picked Drew's hand here. By choice.
I'm not mad at Brutus.
No. No. Let's see. Pocket fives for John. If I'm not mistaken.
10s for Joel. Travis has got a small wrap, but yeah, he is just going to call there.
Yeah, Joel's got one of John's outs for his fives.
Brutus calls, Bob's out.
If I'm not mistaken, I think all the 5s, 6s, 8s, and 9s are out there.
So they're looking for straights. Y'all just straights. Maybe a flush.
Yeah, I don't think there's.
Put clubs out there, and Brutus is a happy guy. Diamonds, and it's Drew. And looks like spades would be John. John's got 115 to call there. I don't see how he can.
Yeah.
And no, he lets that go. It's 5s. He can get out of there.
Yeah.
Although I will say, you know, I know John hasn't had a lot of cards, but I think he's playing a little bit more conservatively than I have seen in the past.
And I believe so. But also, you know, he is a patient player, and
Yes.
he's not like you or I necessarily. I'll sit there for an hour.
Don't put me in your class. I will hit you.
And I'll get a pair of pocket fives, and we'll let it rip.
So no, you're way more aggressive than I am, and I protect my stack way too much.
I like to
and
be,
it's a bad thing.
yeah, I like to be selectively aggressive. I won't get into too much of my gameplay personally here, but
See, and I'm one of those protective stack
She is.
players. If I
That is
built it
very-
up, I'm gonna protect
very
it.
true, very true.
I
Oh,
know.
and Allen with the nut flush again.
Yeah, I told you those
Drew's
clubs were
got
coming.
nothing.
Clubs were coming.
Drew's got nothing.
$250 to call for Drew. How can he call here?
Yeah, you can't. There's nothing.
Well, there's 7s, but he can't with
Yeah.
what he's got. Although, $250 is a nice hefty bet
It
for a
is.
paired board
It is.
out there. That takes some courage.
Yeah, it never fails for me. It seems. Now that 7 deuce, that might have been a little bit of a saving grace, not something else. But yeah, it seems like anytime I hit up my flush on a paired board, you just have to assume that somebody hit it.
And this is why on a paired board I fold a
Yeah.
straight draw and a flush draw and all the other. Because I'm that stack protector. I think we've got Cassandra in the box right now.
Yes, Cassandra's in the box right now. She is also our decorator,
Party planner.
party planner,
Baker.
baker.
Take care of Pam.
Takes care of me too, that's for sure. Mm-hmm. I don't have to do a lot of work when she's working. So thank you, Cassandra.
Yes, thank you very much, lady. She brought me Starbucks today because it was so cold. I love this woman.
Oh, King, Queen, double suited for Travis.
Nice
Double
little
suited with a small
wrap.
pair.
Small wrap double suited for Paul.
Yeah, Alan's got a nice little hand down there too.
I like this 6-5-4-3
Paul's
double
got the
suited.
wrap. Drew, Ace, Jack, 10, King. What are all the kings and jacks out there?
Okay, Brutus is the one who was the aggressor. They're raising to the 105.
Yeah, I don't think any kings
Drew's
are left.
calling. Okay. We have look that little wrap is gonna get there, isn't
I bet it does.
What is that?
Where are we
6-8
at?
for
6.
Joel. That's a straight for Joel.
Yeah, 3-6.
And that little
6-8's the nuts.
oh yeah. And
Currently.
he's got 550 to call. He can't fold. He's got the nuts,
No.
guys. Now I would love to see him raise here.
Yeah, I think you just shove here.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
got- well,
Paul
you
bet the
pot.
550, but he's got the nuts. It's a rainbow board. Where's he gonna
Yeah.
go? His straight can
I mean,
only
yeah.
improve to a higher straight. Heck yeah! If I'm Joel, I'm gonna be yes.
Yeah, you got
exactly.
Yeah, that's
all
the
in.
move. That's the move. If not all in, you have to pot.
Oh yeah, you gotta put as much
Yeah,
out there as you
you
can and get them out.
absolutely.
Let them know that you've got it.
Absolutely.
Okay, Drew's got to get out
Yeah,
of
I
there
don't
with
see-
970 to call.
You got Paul down there, but
Paul's it's only 420 to call, and he bet over 500. How can he get?
well,
that?
he's all in.
Yeah,
he just doesn't
he's
know
all
that
in.
he's behind.
right.
He's got the bottom straight with the 3-6.
Oh, diamonds.
Diamonds, and it still gave Joel
It's
the win.
still the bigger flush
Yep.
for Joel.
What neither one of them were chasing, and ended up hitting.
Yes,
You can't tell me that either one of
they
them
were
hoping for
already
that flush.
there. Yeah, no, especially 7 high and
Yeah.
5 high. Come on now, maybe straight flush. Yes, runner
Oh,
diamonds
yeah.
for baby flushes.
Wow. Yeah, neither of them were chasing that. You could definitely tell they were both chasing their straights. That's how.
Well, they're both on their straights.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're just looking to get higher straights and hoping the other one doesn't have it.
Yeah, that was interesting. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you're exactly correct. His only move there, I believe, is the shove.
Yes.
Get it, like you said, get as many chips
Get it
in
in.
there as possible.
Get it in, get everybody else out. You don't want any other draws coming in on the river
no,
there.
no.
Any other big diamonds are going to kill you, so you got to get them out.
Well, and like I say, not knowing what he had, he very well could have run a boat there too.
Oh yeah.
You know, there was
2 pair, yeah,
yes,
easy.
absolutely.
Pair that board and somebody is sad. I know we mentioned we have contenders here. Shout out to Kathy Welsh. It's her birthday.
Happy birthday,
She's
Kathy.
one of our tournament directors. Which means they all brought cake and all that thing to
There's a lot
share.
of food here.
Food and drink.
Yeah.
It's what we do on Friday nights.
Absolutely. And contenders also. We do that Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Sunday starts at 5, and Wednesday and Friday is at 7.
And then don't forget, we have on the 15th, we have our 2.5 guarantee, which is also in conjunction with contenders. So that's pretty nice. And we will live stream that final table
Absolutely.
if we meet our people.
Travis and Bob both ace jack. Joel with an ace 10. Drew double suited with eights. I like 8s, 9s, and 10s myself.
Paul's got
Hate
that
jacks.
double suited, kind of a gapper
Yeah.
wrap. Gapper wrap. Do you
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
I'm liking that term. I'm going to coin that term now. Gapper
The gap
wrap.
wrap. It's the gap wrap.
It is. I like that.
Let's see where we go.
Travis double suited
Fire.
and calls.
Firing. There's an ace. Gives Travis the flush.
And it was the second
Yeah,
nut flush. He
it
takes
was.
it down.
Yeah, the only thing you worry about there, like I say again,
I think he looked more surprised than we did when he threw his cards out.
What's up, Billy? Billy Westfall just checked in.
Hey, Billy. Billy says hello to us. Are we going to call this the PNP Live?
There you go. GPC Live with PP.
I'm I'm not sure how I feel about this. Did I mention they brought me alcohol to get me to stay?
And I am stone sober. Just me normally.
No comment.
Yeah. Believe it or not.
Wait, can you say that again slower?
Yep, stone sober.
And that's why we love Preston.
Oh, Drew with aces.
Paul with
And a
tens.
king. There's an ace jack. Oh,
Joel with kings.
Paul with
We are
tens.
mixing this up.
Oh, I see 4 people.
We are mixing
One,
this up,
two-
guys.
Yeah.
Kings are not going anywhere. Aces are not going anywhere. Let's see what tens do.
You got Travis with 6s down there, and he's suited again.
Paul called the 155 with the tens.
Oh my God.
I want to see this flop.
I do
This
too.
is good.
Find this to be.
Okay, we have a flop. Jack 10-4. Okay, that 10 is going to
gives
give Paul.
a set.
Yes.
I don't see.
Brutus has the open end.
What do we got going here? Still waiting.
Well, we got the
Paul's
set of
gonna-
tens. We got the
Paul's
Jack
got the
10
set.
open-ended. The Brutus has got the open-ended, and
He
we still got
does.
pocket aces in there. Hmm. 3-10 to call with the pocket aces. That's a tough one.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm not sure I can there.
Yeah, it's not top set. This could still run out.
No suiting there
Right.
whatsoever.
There's your 8.
Yeah, we're just Paul and Travis
Yeah.
heads up. And there is the
There's the
8
8.
for the straight, right? No?
No,
Not yet? No, he doesn't
no.
have
I mean
the
that
9.
just helps Paul. It just helps Paul. A queen on the river though. A queen or an ace for Drew. As he tanks.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Travis moves all in. And that is a win for Paul with his set of tens. But he and Drew are still in.
Yeah, the set holds up.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's surprised there.
No.
No fatal runouts there. And we do mean fatal. David Hudson checking in. He's a big contender player. Hey, David.
All right.
I see players taking advantage of the margaritas and
Absolutely. Why wouldn't
having
you?
a good time and just playing the game we love.
Or hate, depending on the day.
Looks like we have a seat open there.
Yeah, I don't think that last one was good for Travis.
No.
Looks like the cards are out.
I swear that wasn't me. I'd be lying, but...
Let's see, where are we at? Some deuces in there. Deuces are always sneaky. You got to watch the deuces.
Got threes right above them.
Threes there, too.
That's really dangerous.
Yeah, nobody ever sees those. I don't see those coming. I can't say anybody has a hand that I love.
And no.
4 players for $5. Yeah, there's
Not much of anything for
there's
anybody.
a 9. Paul got a 4. Joel's got a 9. John's got a 9.
We got some straight draws.
There's a flush draw out there too. John bets 15. That'll
that
take her
straight
down.
draw. Yeah, just on a straight draw. Nobody had anything. He sensed the weakness and took it down.
Bob has had 0 pre-flop raises? That does not sound like Bob to me.
He hasn't had a lot, and the couple of times he has, somebody has already put some in
Yeah,
there.
I don't want to say he's been playing from behind, but
He's just,
with Alan right there on his right, though, too. Alan's, these guys are aggressive.
and they play with each
And
other
they do.
Thursday nights here.
We play
I guess
fairly
that
regularly.
sounded bad. we did have a discussion about whether we were going to have a little entertainment for you folks watching at home. Every time one of us said, that's what she said, you take a shot. We haven't said that, but we can start. I feel like Billy would be a good candidate for that game.
Yeah, absolutely. Billy, we'd even welcome you to come join us in the booth.
David Hudson would also partake in that game, or any shot game. Okay, we got pocket aces for Paul. John's got 7s and a king 10. Pocket 6s.
There's our aces again with a 3-bet.
I see the king out there. That's just
got a rainbow board.
6s. Bob has got a set, and this,
He
and he
does have a
checks
set.
it. He checks his
Yeah,
set.
I don't like the.
Lead out there. You got a rainbow board. Paul bets the 125.
There's 2 schools of thought here. Mine on this, the way that I would prefer to play it, is you got to bet it. That way, I know he doesn't understand because that ace comes out there, and he's done. See, even John still.
Well, and he could also be scared of pocket queens there because obviously Paul raised that pre-flop.
Absolutely.
So yeah, there's a raise. So 6s may not be top set, but he is calling. What do you got? We got that king 10. That's going to keep John
I'll
in
keep
there with
John
2 pair.
in there.
Top 2 pair.
That also gives Paul a gut shot.
And John also has the flush draw, king high.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is getting dangerous. And I'm going to agree with you. I think Bob should have bet that out on the flop and taken that down right then because he can be outdrawn so easily.
He can still win here, but
he could still get outdrawn.
yeah, exactly.
King 10 pairs, and John's got the bigger boat. Club, he's beat by the flush.
Correct.
There's a
John's
lot.
got the top 2. A queen, a king, a 10.
A 7. There's the club.
There's the queen. Yeah,
There's
the
the
club.
club. John's got this, and Bob's. Yeah, John's moving in.
Yeah, that's
All in.
Yep.
Just 1.5. No biggie.
Bob's gonna flick it.
And he's gonna be frustrated, but yeah.
Got a call. And
Oh,
Paul's stone dead. I would.
Paul
he did
called
Broadway.
there with
Yeah, Paul
Jack.
calls.
He just didn't believe the flush was there.
Yeah, he sure didn't.
No, he did not. Okay, Paul, this was a really big misstep for Paul, in my opinion. And I haven't seen any other missteps from
He
him.
played a little bit early. He played a hand pretty aggressive. They probably shouldn't have. Very, very early. But that's really the only one. The other ones that he'd been in, he was hitting
This
them,
was
though, too.
just an absolute misstep, though. Absolute.
I agree 100%. Yeah, for
Yeah,
For
any
1,000?
flush,
Yeah.
any flush, and John had the king high. You know,
well,
and he didn't even have the ace of clubs
Yep.
with his pocket aces there.
yeah.
So he had 2 red aces. Maybe I see it if he's got the ace of clubs and no friend trying to represent, hey, I've got the nut flush. But yeah, that I'm going to call that his first major.
Yeah, that was a major.
mistake.
Yeah, that was a major. That was. I don't know if it was the aces or the. I don't know which part it was, but yeah, you just. And I know that him and John have not played together a whole lot.
Oh, good point. Good point.
You know, also, so. I don't know if I would have bet 1,000, called it that 1,000 to find out.
No,
Though.
and that was all his stack.
Yeah.
But you know, John waking up from having card dead, and you know,
Yeah,
and finally catching the nuts.
Yeah, as we talked, that he hasn't cut a whole lot of cards tonight.
No, but showing you that when he does.
And Mike, I prefer to be the John Madden of poker announcing.
Michael Martell. Boo.
See, what you have to do is you have to get better cards than your opponent.
Is that all?
That's all.
God. Hey, Michael. Talk to us about that charity tournament because I know you know something about
Yeah,
this.
it is on the 12th. I did confirm that.
Michael, give everybody watching out there a little backstory on that. We care, they care. I know you're going to come in tomorrow and play in that bracelet tournament too. I know you still need that silver bracelet, buddy. Yeah, you think I forget. I pay attention. Okay, maybe not, but sometimes. What do we got going on?
Nothing.
Clubs.
Just the 9s
Spades.
out there.
Paul's gonna check his 9.
He's
It's
got
naked. It's a naked 9.
It is.
Yeah,
That'll
but
take it
he's
down.
so way ahead with the flush draw too.
Yeah, that'll take it down.
Nobody had much of anything there.
Yeah, I think this, we're going to go ahead and we'll finish this last handout here. And that'll be the time for Pamela and myself.
Only because we want to go drink more. Possibly get into this Hold'em hand. Hold'em table.
And there is some more poker to be played.
Pam has been drinking, so more poker sounds good. That means yes, come take my money, Billy. Alrighty, here we go. I guess we both noticed Bob really quiet tonight.
Yeah.
John just not much cards to play.
Yeah.
You know, there hasn't been nearly as much action, but they haven't had the cards.
Yeah, and there was.
And
there's
they're not
been
making
a couple
moves.
of those. There was just two
Yes.
or three big
Oh,
hands.
there were several big hands,
but not like the.
not action every time.
Yeah.
And you know, honestly, that's a lot of adrenaline out there if you're playing. Okay, what do we got going on? We got kings and queens.
Again.
Ace, king, king. They're all going out quick. Okay, we got the kings on Drew, and it's his option. And he raises to 50, not surprising at all. And Paul calls the 40. Not real sure about that
I'm
hand.
suited with the clubs.
I think Bob's
Good
just
doctor.
Ooh.
Oh, this is not.
There's some clubs.
Yeah.
Bob's got to be happy with the clubs.
Well, but the good doctor's got the nut.
Yes, she does.
Nut flush draw.
Yes, she does.
You got Paul with the 9.
And now we've got hearts out there. That's just going to be Paul with the heart
Paul
draw.
with the hearts. Oh. Yeah, that's everybody's.
Wow.
Everybody's on a draw
There's a
right
piece.
now. And
There it
there's
is.
a 10.
It is pretty much a blank.
Bob's going to take it down.
And he's going to bet it. He knows he's got
knows
this
he's
hand.
got it.
That's the thing about Bob. If you notice, depending on how the play goes, when he knows he has it,
yes.
he's leading out. He might check all the way through, but on the river, if he's going to be sure about that. Nut straight with the king queen. Doesn't think anybody's even close. Doesn't hesitate.
Well, and that will be it for us tonight.
If you look at those chip counts, you'll notice John very quiet this entire
Yep.
time, but
Doubles up.
he's got the biggest chip stack out there.
Doubles up.
Okay, so this is the part, Preston, where you give me $500 and I go jump on the table.
This is not that part.
Damn. Girls gotta try.
Hey, gotta shoot your shot. Miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
So if I go talk to John,
You might be able to do that. Might be able to do that.
that's really sad.
All right, guys, it's been a blast. Come see us tomorrow. Tournament starts at 2. Feel free to call if you have any questions. Also, and we'll see